Welcome everybody back to a brand new video. Today, this is what we're going to do. I usually don't do these types of videos on the channel. I've been doing a little bit more recently, and honestly, I have found that they are so fun to make, and I've gotten a little bit of positive feedback when it comes to this. So today, what we are doing is we're going to talk about something that recently kind of set me over the edge when it came to a very personal experience with this. And what I'm going to be talking about is the actual internet gods themselves, the fake gamer girls. Now, honestly, I'm not that type of person that is going to sit here and be like, oh, you know, I'm the most elite gamers in the world, and these fake gamer girls are the people that are kind of just, they're destroying the internet. They're straight cancer. I really don't care if girls fake this kind of stuff, but there has been something, like I said recently, that kind of set me over the edge with this, and honestly, I don't understand why these girls want to be associated with one of the most socially awkward groups of people on planet Earth, and that by itself is going to make me want to make this video. So we're going to get right into this, and we're actually going to start out with a story about what really happened to me last week. So, story time. About a week ago, I was sitting down on my computer doing what I do best, basically nothing, and I got this Skype invite for a friend request from this girl. And of course, I thought, you know, this is fake. Of course it's fake. And of course, I accept it. And then she sends me a message, and this was her exact message. She said, big fan of the channel. Do you mind if we chat? And of course, I think to myself, this is fake. And of course, I accept. I go put some pants on, I go get a cup of coffee, I come back, and she's calling. So she wanted to do like the face cam type of Skype call. So I was like, all right, whatever. I'm cool with this. She calls me, and this girl actually is a real human being. She tells me, hey, I'm going out to buy an Xbox, and I need some help actually pricing this stuff out because I'm new at the console stuff. And I thought to myself, all right, cool, whatever. You know, this girl, she was probably a solid 4. I mean, she was actually not that bad looking. Well, maybe like a 4 on a good day, but nevertheless, she says she just needed some help buying an Xbox and kind of pricing things out. So you know what I tell her? I'm like, you know what? You need the Xbox. It's always good to have another controller along with it. You need a monitor over a actual TV because the refresh rate is better. All this stuff, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's always nice to have a capture card along with it. But she left, and she came back with the Xbox and a monitor. That's all she bought. And I was like, all right, you know, whatever. I told her to call me back when she gets back. And she said, you want to help me set it up over Skype? And I'm like, sure, whatever, you know. And after everything is set up, I ask her one question. What type of games are you going to play? And then she's like, oh, I'm all about the first-person shooter games. And I tell her, great. Are you really good at them? And these were the exact words that set me over. Okay, hold on. Listen up. She said, I watch a lot of YouTube. I basically have the first-person shooter down. This is one of the most obvious set-offs for somebody that is faking the gaming style. And of course, I really don't care, but today we're going to make a video on how to spot the fake gamer girl. So, into the numbers. I decided that I was going to go to the tub, and I was going to fill up the tub and get a toaster, and then I thought to myself, you know what, let's hold this off and let's get this list going. So here's the list that I made about fake gamer girls and how to spot them. Number 1, they will always say, no matter what, if you ask them what their favorite game is, it'll be something that has to do with Mario. Mario is my favorite game. Super Mario is my favorite game. And of course, I'm not saying that Mario or Super Mario are bad games at all, but with the technology that we have today, if you say that your favorite game of all time is Mario, I like Mario, then obviously you haven't been that really in depth and that wrapped up in the gaming community, because there are a few games out there that I would rather play right now over Mario. Even though Mario is a great game, it's not my favorite, and I think that anybody that says that is kind of a little bit full of themselves, or they're faking something. And number 2 is what happens with me a lot, and that is the fact where people will be playing and they have a lot of money and or they have really high scores, specifically in GTA, and they will not be able to answer basic questions like how to accept a heist invite or how to actually get to cover and effectively do stuff. There's been times, multiple times, when these girls will have Zentornos, or they'll have like the Bugattis, or they'll have these brand new, like top of the line $1 million cars, $3 million cars, and they don't know what a freaking heist is. That is because their boyfriend, their dad, their significant other, somebody else that runs the actual gamer tag knows what they're doing and hand it off to their friend that really wants to know how to do this kind of thing. So that's number 2. Number 3, there's this. I'm not too sure what to make of this, but this is something that actually happens quite a bit on twitch.tv. Usually they're faking the gameplay. Usually the gameplay is about half the size of everything else. Scratch that. A 19th of the size of everything else, because these people are on here to show you themselves to make money and don't know actually how to play the game, but the game is popular. Therefore, they put it in the very bottom corner, so small that you can barely even look at it when you have a humongous TV, and everything else that takes up the screen real estate is just a bunch of skin. Those types of people are the ones that really irritate me, and there have been multiple videos online talking about this topic. So these are some ways to spot if a girl is a fake gamer. So I hope that you all have an awesome day. I hope you like these types of videos that I'm making. I hope you all have an awesome day, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Later.